think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
No, I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, Public Enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
Greetings to everyone. Peace. Quan, where you at? All right, step up to the plate, Quan. All right, shout out to everybody out there. This is Professor Griffin. Of course, this is Serious Minds RNTV. And tonight we're going to be talking about Columbus. All right. We're going to be talking about Indigenous Peoples Day. I tore a page out of Brother Rich's handbook. If we're talking about something like this, been trying to contact me for real? Oh yeah, I've been like up to here in paperwork, man. Possible lawsuit happening, been going back and forth to get the green light on my children's book. But anyway, call me, text me tonight, 678-557-2919, Mrs. Wynn. All right. I'll be up for a few minutes. But yeah, mine has been bogged down with, when that kind of stuff happened, you got songs to write, album to finish, possible lawsuit trying to happen, and some other stuff happening, and you're trying to get word back from these people about your next book to get it approved. Yeah. Anyway, hit me up tonight, Win. All right. Once again, this is Professor Griffin. This is Serious Minds RNTV, and we're talking about Indigenous Peoples Day. I was about to say I tore a page out of Brother Rich's book, where we're going to talk about a subject. Let's not focus on the negative aspect of the subject. Let's focus in on the positive aspect. So with a subject like this being Columbus Day, we're not going to focus on the fact that Italians are upset right now. And he wasn't even Italian. We're not going to focus on the fact that he was a murderer. All right. He set a plan of genocide in motion, not only with the Native Americans, but with the indigenous people that were here, black people. Not only here in America, but on the islands. Yeah. But the sad part about that, we're not going to dive into the fact that Columbus never stepped foot in America. All right. So this Indigenous Peoples Day is a holiday in the United States. It's celebrated and honors the Indigenous American peoples. We need to get that straight as well when it comes to the relationship with the tribes, Native American tribes, and black people. All right. All right. Let's dive into this particular thing. So shout out to everyone on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitter, Speak and Say, those Speak and Say things you can wind up and you can watch stuff. Anyway, IG, wherever you're watching this at. All right. Indigenous Peoples Day. Quan, what's good with you? All right. Quan is in the building, y'all. Quan, I was about to say this Wednesday, all right, we are doing, let me snatch the book. Quan, we're still doing the Zoom talk based on my book, Symbology. We will be decoding. No, it's not a new time, Quan. I'm still coming on at 7. It's just that I got caught up. All right? Like, caught up, like, seriously. You know, when you got to go back and forth and talk to people that are in the legal realm and that kind of thing, and that stuff bogs my brain down, man. I'm supposed to be in creative mode. Anyway, Symbology. We're going to be talking about not the book Symbology. We're going to go into the book Symbology, and we're going to decode and break down the symbols that are not only in the book, but happening now. New symbols that are out there affecting our energy centers, our chakras, our auric field. All right? We're going to be breaking down those symbols. We're going to do a deep dive. All right? So this is Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. All right? Did I send you that information, Quan? I know about it. We got the ebook thing popping. If you would like to donate to the ebook fundraiser, you can submit your donations to Professor Griff's Cash App. That's $ Professor Griff. Minimum $5. All right? And we can send out some very deep, intricate ebooks. All right? I mean, they're deep. When I say deep, I'm talking deep. And of course, if you do not have You Are the Song That You Sing, book 1, book 2 is on the way. I don't know what's going on, but I've never in my life, out of all of the books that I have never had a book sit in Amazon and waiting for approval for so long. But book 1 is on deck. We're waiting for book 2 to get approved, and then we're going to make that happen. Still waiting on yours? Which one, Quan? This one? I'm putting that one over there. That is Quan's book. And I'm going to send it to Quan tomorrow. All right? Right now, if you have little ones, grandchildren, if you got little ones and you're not using this book to teach them their ABCs so they can make the musical connection to old school artists and new school artists, oh, your ebooks. I got you, Quan. You, Johnny Taylor, and Little Goddess. I got y'all. If you're not using this book to make that connection, all right, hold on. Okay, let's take the letter O, for example. If you're teaching them about the letter O, you need to be talking about Otis Redding and Outkast. Can we do that for the letter O? All right. For the letter N, we need to be talking about Nas and Nina Simone. Can we do that? All right. This is the book you need to be using right now. All right. Okay. Yeah, come on, LP. I need all the help I can get, bro, for real. All right. I'm trying to move Serious Minds over, not completely, to the HHN network. Quan, I'm waiting to get the approval for book 2. All right. It's coming out as soon as they say thumbs up. I got you. But I'm trying to get this whole idea, Mr. LP, of moving this Serious Minds platform over. Not. I'm still gonna come on here, but over there I could dive deeper into subject matter and present some things I can't present here. That's why we're doing the thing on Wednesday. All right. That's why we're doing the deep dive Wednesday. I mean, hell, it's gonna be on Zoom. We can dive deep. All right. We can't send it out to anyone to put up on social media because they might block it. So we want y'all to donate your $25. It's only $25, Quan. $25. Hold on. Let me show you the flyer, Quan. Hold on. Let me show you the flyer. Thought I sent it to you already, Quan, but I didn't. Hold on. Screenshot. Let me show you all the flyer. All right. Let me make my background black over here. Brand. Hold on. All right, let me get some lo-fi music in the background. All right, let me get a black background like that. All right, let me get rid of this comment here. Hold on. This is it right here, fam. Let me show y'all on IG what we doing over here. All right. This is it. Symbology Revisited. Discover the fascinating origins and the meanings of hidden occult symbols that affect you on a subconscious level. All right. This is Wednesday night. All right. October 11th, 9 p.m. In order for you, and you get a free ebook. What is it that you get free? You get the free Symbology ebook. Free, Quan. They get the free Symbology ebook. Oh, thank you, Quan. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right. You can hit the Cash App, $25. That's $ Professor Grip, or go to PayPal. All right. Hit me up at 678-557-2919 if you want the information. All right. If you need the information, hit me up at 678-557-2919. This is Wednesday night. All right. I'm looking to get at least 40 people in the building Wednesday night. All right. I'll announce this at the end of the show. All right. Let's dive back in. Let's dive back into the show. All right. Thank you, Quan. Really appreciate it. All right, let me get my screen back. Hold on. All right, fam. So, Columbus. I'm just going to ask some series of questions. Maybe y'all can answer me, and we can dialogue, and we can kind of drum up this dialogue if that's cool with y'all. Did Christopher Columbus discover America? Did Christopher Columbus discover America? And if it says that in your grandchild's history book, what book is that? Did Christopher Columbus discover America? Juan said, hell no. Okay. Did America Vespucci discover America? It's going to get a little bit deeper because I'm going to ask y'all to look up some things, all right? Some say he never truly existed. Well, we know he existed. All right. So according to historians, Quan says, according to historians, he never landed on the continent. He never stepped foot in America. All right. So if he did not discover America, then who did discover America? America Vespucci, Leif Erikson, the Vikings, who? Come on, talk to me, fam. Guan says, according to historians, he never landed on the continent. He said America definitely did not discover America. Then why did they name America after him and not Christopher Columbus? Juan says we were already here. All right. He was sent to India on a mission and found himself here. That's a hell of a thing. He went the wrong way, bro. What did Christopher Columbus bring with him here? If this is Indigenous Peoples Day, all right, what indigenous people are they talking about? You said the indigenous black people, blacks and Indians were already here. All right, blacks and Indians were already here. Were they called Indians and were we called black? I'm doing a deep dive, Quan. I'm sorry about that. And where did these blacks come from? And were the black people Indians? Barry Gordy said Christopher Columbus brought disease. Someone else says buying and selling with Deschamps says a Moor by the name of Christophe Colomb brought Europeans here. My people had already been here for centuries. Okay. Well, Cristobal Colon is Christopher Columbus's name. All right. Cristobal Colon is not Italian. All right. Copper tone or described as Indians with black skin. All right. Quan says copper tone or described as Indians with black skin. As Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad says, 150,000 shades of midnight. So more means black. Okay, I got you, Sharon. We were swarthy, copper tone, or aboriginal. Black. Okay, got you. What tribes were here in America? In case there's some people watching this, and we'll watch this and we'll see this, and some people that are on now. What tribes were here, family? And what are some of the things we need to know about Indigenous Peoples Day? Five things to know about Indigenous Peoples Day. Why is it called Indigenous People? Because the Indigenous people were here on this land, and Christopher Colon never stepped foot in America, all right? But he did not discover anything. People were already here, living here, and built civilization. Thank you very much, Quan. Blackfoot is the tribe that I'm from. Although it's not a federal holiday, 17 states, including Washington, South Dakota, and Maine, as well as Washington, D.C., have holidays honoring Native Americans, some of which are the second Monday in October. Indigenous Peoples Day. All right. Should Christopher Columbus statues be taken down? And if so, why? Monique Hill said every tribe that we can think of, we are them. Name them, that's us. And if you look at a map of where all the Native American indigenous people were on the map of America, we were all over every square inch of America. We were there. So y'all mean to tell me the Pilgrims didn't discover America? You said he discovered it for white people. All right. He discovered it for white people. All right. Did this have anything to do with the age of discovery? Did this have anything to do with the age of discovery? Talk to me, fam. No, I want to be accurate in my assessment of this thing. Yeah, a lot of places, Quan, are named after Native American. I wonder how that happened. Most cities in Louisiana are named after Native American and black tribes. All right? And I think a lot of people get, that confused. They think Native American is separate. They think Native American is separate from black. Classic case. Classic case of colonizers. They claim land they don't own. Age of discovery. Someone talk to me. Age of discovery. I had my article. I don't know what happened to it. So the question is asked, is it Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day? Do you think critical race theory will have a field day with this? The fact that Christopher Columbus did not discover America, do you think the critical race theorists and those that are pushing this false narrative surrounding critical race theory, you think they would have a field day with this? Knowing that Christopher Columbus did not step foot in America, knowing that Leif Erikson and America Vespucci and the Pilgrims and all these other people just came here and they met people that were already here. Quan says they were sent out by the church and reigning kingdoms to claim land in the name of their respective country. Thank you very much, Quan. Some states have chosen to mark the holiday Indigenous Peoples Day to recognize the mistreatment of indigenous people and honor their history. But 16 states still exclusively call it Columbus Day. I wonder which states still call it Columbus Day. What states still call this day Columbus Day? Can somebody help me dig up a list? Mr. Todd, what's good with you? Salute. Which states still call Indigenous Peoples Day Columbus Day? They said right here that there's 16 states that still call this Indigenous Peoples Day. Virginia still calls it Columbus Day. Connecticut. Salute. Your G-O-D was good with you. Texas still calls it Columbus Day. Colorado. Banks and businesses are closed on Columbus Day. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, because all the banks honor it. Maryland, Mary's Land, okay. Why is it so important, though? Why is it so important to keep Columbus in the picture if he never discovered America? And then, what is the symbolism surrounding it? All right, what is Columbia Pictures? What is the Columbia Space Shuttle? Why do they keep taking this term Columbia University, Columbia? What is the symbology surrounding Columbia? I wrote about it in my book, Symbology, which we're going to talk about on Wednesday. All right, there's a reason why they keep using the term Columbus. Who was Columbus? His name wasn't even Columbus. So why is it that they keep using the terminology? All right. Okay, so some people call it Colonizers Day. Is this the reason why they don't want it being taught in schools? So it's the erasure of our history. So what do you tell a 4th, 5th, and 6th grader? You said IG is removing comments? Wow. Thanks, LP. I didn't realize that. Miss Trucking Trader Cashier. Peace. What's good with you? Spriggs Jr. Vincent. We know that, bro. DJ Slim in the building. All right. So let's read this proclamation. A proclamation on Indigenous Peoples Day. All right. Since time immemorial, American Indians, Alaskan Natives, and Native Hawaiians have built vibrant and diverse cultures, safeguarding land, language, spirits, knowledge, and tradition across generations on the Indigenous Peoples Day. Our nation celebrates the invaluable contributions and resilience of Indigenous people and recognizes their inherent sovereignty and commits to honoring the federal government's trust and treaty obligations to tribal nations. Does that mean you're giving the land back? Do that mean you're giving Hawaii back? You're giving all the lands back stolen from the native tribes. If this is the proclamation, now remember, proclamation don't mean, like the Emancipation Proclamation didn't mean that the people were free, that we were free. It's just a proclamation. Look the word proclamation up. I mean, we could go on and read the entire proclamation, but my question is, just from the first paragraph, are you giving the land back? This is the question that we have. Oh, give thanks, DJ Slim. I see you. So are you going to go back now and honor all of the treaties? Are you going to honor the treaties now? And that's a good question, Quan. And I think I heard, what's his name? Dane Calloway? Is that his name? Talking about the $5 Indian. Who is the $5 Indian? And how did he become the $5 Indian? Who are the $5 Indians? How did they become $5 Indians? I know Brother Man broke it down. Let's put in $5 Indian. Where did the term $5 Indian come from? He stated there were opportunistic white men who wanted access to the land or food rations. There were people who were more than happy to exploit the Dawes Commission and government agents. For $5, were willing to turn a blind eye to the graft and corruption. Woo. I know it's deeper than that, but he talks about the Dawes Act and the origin of the term $5 Indian. Damn. The Dawes Act had a horrible permanent effect on Native Americans. One, the law legally preempted the sovereignty right of the Native Americans to define themselves. Two, the law implemented the notion of blood quantum as the sole legal criteria for defining Native Americans. Who was testing the blood? Who could say who was related to who? Wow. Three, the law institutionalized divisions between full bloods and mixed bloods. Okay. 4, the law detribalized a large segment of the Native American population. 5, last but not least, the law gave the U.S. government the right to legally sell large tracts of Native American land. Are you going to undo all of this? Or are we just going to just call it Indigenous Peoples Day, have a few celebrations like they do Juneteenth, and we're going to call it a day? Is that it? Or are they going to give back what they stole? Double X, Blood Chief Double X. What's the name of the movie? White men married Native Americans to get access to the resources in the land. We're talking $5 Indian, according to the Dawes Act. And the information given to us by Dane Calloway. Go check them out. All right, if you want to dive deeper into the $5 Indian. So if we're talking about Columbus, and we're going to be very truthful, all right, then we have to figure out the real reason why the onslaught of murdering and committing genocide on the Native American people, tribes here in America, and just taking the land. All right. This is what white people have done all over the planet. Every place white people are at and visited, they colonized, took the natural resources, murdered, raped, robbed the people. All right. Pank, what's going on? So the name of the movie is Killers of the Flower Moon. All right. Okay. So family, let's be very mindful, all right, and study the history and know the history. Riff, did you know that the government authority is illegal, illegitimate? Well, yeah, I know that. We talked about the USA versus the US very in an intense kind of, but that's something I got to address on a Zoom call, because as soon as you start going that deep, it gets blocked. David James Rodriguez. So when you start going that deep, yeah, the trolls come on. They want to redirect the energy, and yeah. All right, Indigenous Peoples Day. A few more questions. Should we as Black people join forces with the Native Americans in their celebration of Indigenous Peoples Day? And what kind of bond can we form, and how can we assist Native Americans? If we're saying we were the owners of the land also. There was Black and brown people already here, right? You're right, Quan. If you want to understand your enemy, study their prior history. All right, and acts. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Todd, sir. I did do a song called Color Confrontation back on my second album. You're talking 20, 30 years ago. You said plus Native Americans do not recognize Black Indians? Wow. I got several books and I've done some research. When you look at those tribes early on, all of them were Black. There was no light-skinned Indians, so to speak. Yeah, that's a new thing, light-skinned Indian. Chris Vesey, are we the indigenous people though? Wouldn't that be getting back with ourselves? You said they're anti-Black as can be? Okay. Okay. We're going to keep the conversation going, but family, October 11th, which is Wednesday, we're going to decode the symbols, the newer symbols that are out today. We're going to go over this. We probably got to do a part 1 and a part 2. We got to dive into this, get a basic understanding of symbology, and then we're going to deal with these old symbols, and then we're going to deal with the newer symbols that are out there. All right, symbology, October. Let me put that back up on the screen if I can find it. Hold on. I hope that I can go back and find it, Quan, I think. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, Quan. Got it. All right, Symbology Revisited, October 11th, Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Hit the Cash App, $25 if you want to sit in on the Zoom call, all right? This will not be made to the public, family. Whoever's on the Zoom call will get it. If you're not, you still got to purchase it, all right? My Cash App is $ Professor Griff. And, of course, you can hit the PayPal up. That's paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right? Or just hit me up, 678-557-2919. We'll be breaking down Symbology on Wednesday night. All right? All right, Wednesday night on Zoom. How soon before I cut off? I'm not going to be on here long. I think because a lot of times, you're on here, you talk about this particular subject, you get exhausted about it, and then you're not able to go into the deeper aspects of what this subject is, because we can break down the genealogy of Christopher Columbus. All right, Cristobal Colon. All right, that's a sensitive subject, and right now, the thing that's happening, the war that's happening in Palestine. All right, so yeah, in the Gaza Strip, in Gaza, yeah, it may be an issue with some people once you start breaking down the genealogy. All right, sensitive time for a lot of people. Right now, we need to understand that there's certain things you just can't talk about out in the open in public anymore. They'll cancel you and take your firstborn from you. All right. All right. So if you want to take part in the class on Wednesday night, you get a digital copy of this book for free. All right. You get a copy of this book for free. Digital copy. If you want a physical copy, you can hit me up at www.professorgriff.me and order it there. All right. I mean, the symbology is it's in layers, man. It's 300 pages. 300 pages of symbols. We can't go to every page, but we're going to decode as much as we can so you can get a deeper understanding of these symbols. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but signs and symbols are worth 1,000 pictures. All right? Symbology Revisited. Discover the fascinating origins and meanings of hidden occult symbols that affect you on a subconscious level. So even though there's a reason why people protested and they wanted to see the The statues come down because the symbols mean something. When you start talking about the daughters of the Confederate, as a matter of fact, let me put that out there. Who are the daughters of the Confederate, and what was their role? Walaikum salam, Dr. Sebastian Longstaff. What's good with you? Quan, are you in the chat? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It's a Zoom call on Wednesday night. Yes. The fee is $25 and you're getting the book free. Yeah. What would be the danger in telling the truth about a man making 4 voyages? You said long live Jordan Maxwell? Okay, Jordan Maxwell. Somebody shouting out Jordan Maxwell. All right. I've sat and studied Jordan Maxwell's work. Yeah. Had the pleasure of having a conversation with him. Yeah. So we're gonna give all the resources on Wednesday night. We're giving all the resources on Wednesday night about all those individuals that are decoding these symbols and breaking it down and making it very plain for us today. So Quan, you said it destroys their lies and propaganda. Okay. Who are the daughters of the Confederate? Can somebody talk to me? Daughters of the Confederate. It's not that it's dangerous. You just gotta have Uber money ready after your speech. Yes, Mr. Todd is on Zoom on Wednesday night. I'm looking for 40 people to sign up. When is the Zoom again? Wednesday night. All right, you get this book free when. I'm about to get off here in a minute. You'll get a digital copy of this book free. When? Check out what's in this book. We start off with Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Malcolm X, and some other people. All right. We start talking about symbols of hate. We break down the symbols that multinational corporations use. We talk about the age of discovery, cinematic racist symbology in the movies. We talked about all of the symbols that they use in religions. All right. We talk about medical apartheid, Planned Parenthood, the movie Alpha 21, Black Genocide. All right. We talk about Germans, Black Holocaust. We talk about the Afro-Germans, and the symbology there. Hitler's black victims. All right. We go into the swastika and what it really truly means, and where does that symbol even come from? All right. We talk about Margaret Sanger. We go into the negative images, brainwashing African Americans. We talk about Tom Burrell's book, Brainwash. All right. We decode and break down all of those symbols. We talk about the psychopathic racist personality, and we talk about all of those symbols. We talk about the book, The Negro, a Beast or in the Image of God. We talk about Dick Gregory's book, Nigger. All right, we talk about what the real terminology for the Sambo, what the Sambo really mean. And we go into the history of Eugene Adams and how he broke down the term Sambo. All right. We talk about the doll test. We talk about the symbology in that. Then we talk about all of the products that white people were selling, and they actually put black people like Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and all these kind of people on these products. We talk about blacking up, nigger makeup. All right. And we talk, then we get into hip hop a little. We go through more of Symbology, dealing with the movies. I mean, it's a deep book. You're talking 300 pages of this. When? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it gets really, really, really deep. We go into secret societies. We break down. Then we break down numerology. All right. We break down the dollar bill and what the term Mason really means on the dollar bill. Mason actually means ancient order of the noble mystic shrine. So we break down the dollar bill and the symbology on the dollar bill. All right. 300 pages. This book, digital book, you get for free once you sign up for the class Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. All right. Hit my Cash App, $ Professor Griff, or just text me 678-557-2919. If you hit the Cash App, you got to make sure you email me and or leave a message in the Cash App on where do I send the book. All right. Will you provide the link? The link for what? Wednesday night? There's the link. Buying and selling with Deshaun. There's the link right there. Symbology Revisited. All right. Hit the PayPal. Leave me your information. All right. And I will send the link out for Wednesday night. Family, listen to me. Do not call me Wednesday morning or text me. Do not call me, text me, or hit me up Wednesday afternoon. People know I send my link out an hour before I come on. Because I don't want people taking the link and passing it around. Because I will be taking roll. All right. All right, LP, you said you already got your book? All right, cool. All right, family. So let's wrap this Christopher Columbus thing up. If this is Indigenous Peoples Day, all right, then I think we should kind of double press the pause button and double back so we can connect with our Native American brothers and sisters. All right. Sometimes we might have to educate them and let them know who we are. Let them know we were right there with you. I have Native American blood in my veins from the Blackfoot tribe, and yeah, my dad was a couple of shades darker than midnight, for real. As Michael Blackston say, yeah, my dad was like 11:59. You understand what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, family, it's Professor Griff. This is Indigenous Peoples Day. Only thing I can say, let's act like it. All right. Okay. So there was conversation between Columbus and the Moors and how that thing went down. So then when they came over and enslaved our people here and brought us over simultaneously, all right, it was a very critical thing. And none of us truly escaped. All right. So for real, Quan, all right. I'm waiting for them to sign up, Quan. I'm going to come on tomorrow a little bit earlier. I'm going to a book signing tomorrow night, so I'm going to come on tomorrow to remind people about the Zoom call on Wednesday. I mean, we agreed to do this, did we not, Quan? Because if we're going to have a serious talk and we're going to really, really, really talk, we can't do it on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, because you know what they'll do. All right. All right. So what I'm going to ask people to do is get the information and spread it out to 3 people to let them know that we're having a class on Wednesday night. All right. First class is going to be on symbology. I might have to do part 1 and part 2. But the third class, we agreed to, Quan, that we was going to talk about this critical concept and breaking down what age this is. We need to talk about the age. We need to talk about the Kali Yuga. Remember we had that conversation the other night? We need to talk about the Kali Yuga. All right? And we need just to run through everything that's going to happen, is happening in this age that we're living in now. That's a very, 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 very deep and important conversation that we need to have. All right? All right. This is Professor Griff, fam. I love you all to life. Salute. All right? Yo, Win, hit me up. I'm about to get off here. Quan, peace. I'll speaking with you tomorrow. I'm going to send you those ebooks out, Quan. Anybody that want the ebooks, hit me up, 678-557-2919. Donate whatever you can afford, all right? And I'll send the ebooks out to you. I want people to build their digital libraries, but most of all, I want you to build a thorough and get a thorough knowledge of yourself. The age of reckoning and enlightenment is among us, upon us, probably. Pardon me. All right? Let's understand what it means so we can move forward. I love you all to life. It's Professor Griff. Peace. Salute, fam. All right, we out.